Hello, fellow geeks. I just wanted to drop in really quick and say a word about Henry Cavill. Well, there are two people that I wanted to say a word about. One being Henry Cavill and the other one being James Gunn. To all the people out there that are fans of The Witcher, I totally feel you. Even though it is not a show that is part of my thing, I know what it's like to be completely disappointed and let down by major, or even minor changes to a show and the way that it runs. This one, in this case, it's pretty big that Henry Cavill will be exiting as the Witcher, and that Liam Hemsworth, I believe, is taking over, one of the Thor boys, one of the Hemsworth boys. For all the people out there that are saying that Henry did it because of money or because the writing of the show changed, I don't think we'll ever know. It does bum me out to see, geekdom try to cannibalize and go after people that are just trying to, make shows and do the best that they can. In this case, Henry Cavill. I don't think that he left because the money is better as Superman. I think although his Superman under Zack Snyder was not a Superman that I particularly liked, I did like him as Superman. I thought the casting was right. He's got the right spirit and the right look, and put a lot of dedication and time into bringing Superman to life. But at the end of the day, he didn't write the script and he didn't direct the movies, so he only had he could only work with what he was given. I think his commitment to Superman and his desire to bring a brighter, more in line probably with the comics is what it sounded like per his video on Instagram. I like that. As I said in my podcast, it's one of the things that I'm looking forward to, and I think James Gunn, to bounce off of that, congratulations to James Gunn taking over as the new head of DC Entertainment, which is incredible. I know it's a co-thing that he's doing it with another gentleman, but I'm super excited. I'm excited to see what James Gunn brings to the table for Superman, and what Henry Cavill, what his plans are for Superman coming up. I think the DC universe can potentially look completely different than Marvel, have a completely different roadmap, and yet at the same time be helmed and brought to life by someone that's already been in that system and understands how it works. And I'm talking about James Gunn. So I'm personally really excited. Again, to all the Witcher people out there, completely understand. I hope that I really do hope that it works out, and that the show continues within the spirit of what you're looking for. Congratulations to Henry Cavill making his way back over to Superman. Congratulations to James Gunn. I'm excited for the future of DC. I'm actually I'm going to try to carve out some time and check out Black Adam. It seems like it's getting really good word of mouth. Which is what you want in anything. I said this before on my podcast, and by the way, this is just like these videos will be like a little promo for my podcast. You can go and hear me rant over there, and a much longer rant on different things. But I'm going to say here what I said there, that I don't think it's in the benefit of the studios to listen to the critics or to go by critic metrics. I think you're in service of the people and of the fans, and of attempting to make new fans with the IPs and the properties that you have. So it makes sense going after families, going after fans, like fan service. That's what this last Spider-Man was all about. It was an immense fan service, and it paid off. Like the audience went for it. I think it's the same thing with Top Gun. It made so much money because it was less about a specific message and more about nostalgia and possibly finishing Maverick's story, and it paid off. It did really well. So I'm hoping that James Gunn takes cues from the things that are working out there, you know, and that the DCU becomes about story, and you know, as much as it is about superheroics and the outlandishness of characters, you know, and superpowers. I think everything has always worked really well. At least the first 10 years of Marvel, for example, worked really well because there was a lot of interpersonal, relational things going on that were epic and mythic in how they were executed. But, you know, it's a story about fathers and sons and you know, fathers and daughters and brothers and, you know, forming families when you don't have a family anymore. I feel like all of these themes are the themes that work the best. So that's what I'm hoping to see come to the DCU through James Gunn, through, you know, whether they keep all the other characters, the Wonder Woman and Aquaman, I don't know, but I feel like those could easily be folded into this new iteration of DC Comics that brings really great stories to life. They have incredible IP to play around with, you know, things like the Green Lantern Corps, and you've got the not only do you have the Justice League, but you have the Justice Society. They've got a lot of really cool occult characters as well. So, I mean, they've got a great a variety of corners to play around with. So I cannot wait for that. That is pretty exciting. So congratulations again to Henry Cavill. Congratulations to James Gunn. And again, all you Witcher people, I hope that, you know, you always have the video games and maybe the books. I know that's not the best thing, but you did get at least 3 really great seasons with Henry Cavill. So that's something too, right? So anyway, guys, if you ever get a chance, please go listen to my podcast, A Hispanerd. You can find it anywhere that you find your podcasts, Stitcher, Apple, Spotify, you know, anywhere that you listen to podcast, Overcast, you'll find me there. And I'm always ranting and talking about geek stuff. Right now, I'm really into Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. It is fantastic. That and Andor are 2 of my current favorite things. They're awesome. You should definitely check them out. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Follow me on the socials, and yeah, please subscribe. Thank you guys again. Bye.